Hello, everybody. This will probably be another popular video. But there's a moment in awakening that feels like freedom, but it isn't liberation yet. See, it's that moment when the old world falls away, when religion cracks and materialism collapses. But right there in that opening, a new story rushes in to fill that space. It isn't truth, it's a replacement. Mankind has always fallen into this trap. We did it with Jesus. We did it with Buddha. We did it with the church. See, we take these messengers of internal sovereignty and we turn them into external authorities. We take the finger that's pointing at the moon and start worshiping the finger. And now we're doing it again. The costume has just become cosmic. Heaven became space. Angels become aliens. God becomes the council. Salvation becomes disclosure. And that same structure, that same need for something outside of ourselves to orient to. This is not an accident. It happens every time. When consciousness begins to expand but hasn't surrendered its identity, it projects intelligence outward and upward. Elsewhere, we create galactic personalities and star lineages because the ego still craves a hierarchy to belong to. The moment truth is externalized, embodiment is postponed, and postponement is the trap. Let's be clear. At the lower bandwidths of consciousness, everything must have a form, and it must have a story. But as your frequency rises, form loosens. At higher coherence, there is no out there. There are no travelers crossing space. There are only states of consciousness and fields of intelligence. What we call galactic beings are just higher dimensional frequencies being translated by a 3D mind that still thinks in the terms of bodies and places. The mind gives a frequency, a personality, and then suddenly, instead of embodying expansion, we start waiting for it. This is where the false awakening locks in. Ego reinvented itself as spiritual. This is the same old need to be special, just cosmic now. And here's the truth. Higher frequency intelligence does not instruct. It does not seek attention, and it does not say, follow me. It says nothing at all, because when you tune into it, you recognize it's your own deeper knowing. Real awakening simplifies. False awakening adds layers. Real awakening brings you into your body. False awakening pulls you into narratives. Any system, no matter how beautiful it sounds, if it pulls you out of the present moment into a waiting loop, waiting for disclosure, waiting for rescue, it's a distraction. Like I said before, the universe doesn't need intermediaries. Source does not need a messenger. The intelligence you're looking for out there is accessed through coherence, not contact. Through surrender, not seeking. You don't ascend by leaving, you ascend by integrating. You don't dismantle the false stories by force. You dissolve them by refusing to externalize your power, by standing in stillness, by being present right here. See, truth doesn't shout and it doesn't recruit. It grounds you, it quiets you, it returns you to yourself. That's the real awakening. It's not galactic. And it isn't elsewhere. It's here right now. It's embodied. Hope you guys have a great day. I had to get that off my chest.